Welcome back to the channel. You know me, it's that M.I.C. Craig, aka Mr. Impact, back here on the Mr. Impact Craig YouTube channel. This time to once again preview the 8th of August's episode of TNA Impact. We have qualifying matches for Ultimate X. We have open challenges for the Knockouts World Championship. We have NXT coming over. But before we get into all of that, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Follow me here, there and everywhere. Apologies for no videos of last week. Been a bit under the weather with a cough and got a cold coming through now, so just a whole thing. I couldn't be asked doing videos. But we're back, we moved, we have TNA to cover. Just before I get into it though, if you'd like to join me as a co-host on these episodes, I want to start doing more podcasty stuff. Won't be doing reviews going forward of the weekly episodes. Pay-per-views and PLEs, yes, we'll be reviewing them. But reviewing the episode kind of spoils my enjoyment of the episode. So from going forward, there'll be no reviews of the episode. But if you want to come on to be a co-host and do things with me, like I do want to start doing a weekly podcast. But I feel like just on my own, talking to a camera, talking to you by myself, maybe I think I need a co-host to join me. So if you're interested in that, drop me a message, reply here, or just, you can see my social media handles, it's the same everywhere. Drop me a message and let's sort something out, because I'd like to get more people on this show. But that being said, let's kick off this week's preview, the 8th of August, of TNA Impact on AXS TV and TNA Plus for everyone else. The system will be kicking off this week's episode. I imagine they've got some things to say, given that they've picked up another loss. The system as a whole is a bit fine, I guess. It's a thing. As I'm sure most of us are aware, is that TNA and factions don't typically always go hand in hand, do they? We've got some good ones, but they've never really been great. They've always had missed potential, these factions. You've got, I can go back as far as you want. Team Canada is probably the best faction, but I guarantee there's something missing from that. I need to go, that might be an idea for a video, watching the full history of Team Canada. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, you get Team Canada, okay, more in the modern era, if you like, even though that was like 2006, so not that long ago, but still, too long ago. Ace and Eight's Immortal, let's face it, Immortal wasn't it fully, could have been a lot more. Ace and Eight's too much missed potential in that group. Violent by Design, the design, some more stuff could be done. But I want to know what's next for the system. Obviously they're going to have the rematches, probably at Emergence, which I'm fine with, makes sense. But then they can't win them back. Maybe Myers and Edwards win their tag titles back. But they're going to keep hot shot these tag titles, because they haven't really got many teams to join in. Who knows, right? So yeah, I'd like to see some of it. It's NXT and TNA relationship stuff. More of it. We need more people. The system against another faction from NXT. There's two there in NXT. You've got the family and you've got the Chase U. Maybe that's an idea. I think more so Chase U, so they can get JDC involved. But it needs to start seeing more from the system. That's just how I feel on that. And then we go to the first match of the night, which maybe first match of the night. I'm assuming this is just an order that I got the pictures off the website, so that's what I'm going off. But what will be potentially the first NXT appearance on TNA this week, and this is the one that we know of as well, as announced yesterday on social media. Even though, again, if you read the spoilers and all that good stuff, I don't. So this is, I'm cool with this. You'll know more. But this is Joe Hendry taking on NXT's Wolfgang of Gallus. Wolfgang. Fine, I suppose. Objectively, we are getting slightly bigger names in. Still not enough. If you want someone from Gallus, why is it Joe Coffey? Maybe the Coffeys are there. But also, I'm trying my best not to. But I'm slowly coming off the hype train of Joe Hendry. It's difficult for me to get invested in him knowing he's going to NXT. He's going to WWE after his contract's up. That's inevitable. I keep going back and forth on this whole thing of how I feel about it as the TNA fan. Joe Hendry going will suck because of how over he is and the attention he brought to TNA. But at the same time, how many wrestlers are out there in the world right now that don't have a contract anywhere? I can think of... I can list off from the UK scene alone how many people who have that level of charisma but aren't being focused on TV and not on TV at all. There are so many people. I'm sure you know some people from your local promotions that have charisma that should be featured on TV on a regular basis. So Joe Hendry leaving when the contract's up, because it's going to happen. It's going to. TNA will be fine, because there's so much potential out there for other wrestlers. No one had heard of Joe Hendry. Majority of people wouldn't have heard of Joe Hendry in the States unless you watched WCPW, which is, I believe, was the only wrestling stuff you could watch in the States from the UK, or Defiant, whatever you called it. So TNA will be fine because there's plenty of wrestlers out there who TNA have a knack of signing untapped potential. I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see Leon Slater involved in more of it, because it's been kind of hit and miss with Leon Slater at the minute. So, but yeah, that's a video for another day. But we have Wolfgang coming over from NXT. I don't know if they're going to mention it on NXT. Hopefully they do. What's the bloody point? That's the bit that's pissing me off the most. They're not mentioning it on the NXT TV. That's what's annoying me the most. And they barely make reference to TNA anymore. And you've got the Rascals, you've got Joe Hendry on there on a regular basis. Like I said on my Let's Talk About It video, I'm sick of the 99 stuff. What's coming? What's happening? What are we doing here? Triple H mentioned TNA in the SummerSlam press conference. Seems to be like they want to use it as a developmental type thing, even though they've already got one. But they admitted that they've got too many people on the roster and they can't give everyone an opportunity. But yeah, we move. Then we have the first Ultimate X qualifying match of the night in Trent 7 of Mustache Mountain. From Mustache Mountain against Jake something and the X Division champion Speedball Mike Bailey. Have I missed something and this match It's Ultimate X Emergence isn't for the X Division Championship. Like, why does Speedball need to earn a spot in this Ultimate X Emergence? He's a champion. Why? Have I missed something? Because this is very, very confusing. And if Speedball doesn't win this, then what are we even doing? Please, in the comments, please let me know whether this match for the Ultimate X is for the X Division Championship. And if it is, why? Have they explained why Speedball's in this match? Maybe we'll see it tonight on TV. But why? Just why? Just why? Speedball's going to win this, obviously, but why is he in a qualifying match to compete for his own championship? It's just baffling. Baffling. So that's that. Then we will hear from the walking weapon, Josh Alexander. It's going to be like last week or the week before that. I like it though, I've got to admit. Wasn't a fan of it at the beginning. Thought, well, that was just pointless. Having come out and say nothing. Just berate the crowd a little bit, and then it's just kind of basic. But I don't mind it now. It's happened a couple of times. He's explained it a little bit. Okay. Let's see how it plays out. Obviously, he attacked Ryan Nemeth last week. So I imagine he's going after Nick Nemeth. But when, I don't know. Maybe it will be Josh and Nemeth at Bound for Glory. Because, I mean, unless Nemeth decides to defend the title, because he's defending the title on TV now. So maybe he defends it against Josh on TV. Which will be a bit crap, because that is a pay-per-view. That is a pay-per-view main event. Especially this version of Josh. This version. But I don't know. I'm liking the Josh thing. Just to wait and see what he does, but it's probably the same again. Unless Ryan Nemeth interferes or steps up. Probably will. Kinda has to. Got battered, so yeah. He would have to. Let it be known he's not very happy. Then we will go. I imagine we'll see it throughout the night, or maybe it's just a segment, I don't know. But it's the fallout from the wedding of PCO and Steph DeLander. Obviously, if you did miss it, Matt Cardona returned and attacked PCO with a brick. Because why not? And then holds his towels up saying these are mine, blah blah blah. Steph DeLander was pissed off, ruining her day. I didn't talk about it because I didn't do reviews anymore, but that wedding was not it. I'm sorry, it wasn't. It was fine. Didn't feel... The fact that they were sharing a microphone was so stupid. But AJ Francis had a microphone. How many... Do you only have 2 microphones? What are we doing? You can't be sharing microphones when it's a wedding segment. Come on. It's irritating. But anyway, we'll get the fallout. Again, from Matt Cardona. I think Steph DeLander's involved in this. I think Steph DeLander knows. Because unless I'm mistaken, obviously Cardona is still injured. But unless I'm mistaken, it's supposed to be PCO and Matt Cardona. Like feuding. From Philadelphia, I believe. From the Philly tapings. Cardona was supposed to play... Maybe, no, no. So it would have been up to Rebellion. Rebellion? Yes. Yeah, I think Rebellion. Matt Hardy, yeah, Rebellion, yeah? Yeah, I can't, I've so many pay-per-views. I think Rebellion. Imagine it's supposed to be Jordan Grace and PCO versus Matt Cardona and Steph DeLander. but maybe they changed it, I don't know. So this wedding will be interesting, because our wedding was interesting. I didn't rate it personally. Very short, very meh, fine. Corona PCO, probably not Emergence unless Corona is cleared. I don't know, I haven't checked up on this yet. But yeah, the wedding wasn't it for me. And this segment hopefully improves. I like Matt Cardona, as you know. So yeah, then we'll go to the second qualifying match for the Ultimate X. We have Zachary Wentz and the return of KC Navarro against, to be announced, against Vacant. Not the Vacant, but as a mystery opponent in the triple threat match for the Ultimate X qualifying. This could be someone from NXT. I haven't seen any spoilers for it, so I don't necessarily know. I don't want to see spoilers for it. I want a surprise because I like surprises. If you don't like surprises, then you already know, I'm guessing. It's fine. I have to see who the mystery opponent is. Who the mystery third man is. Who's the third man, brother? For now, I'm going to say Zachary Wentz. Also, Wesley, why? Where's why? But I'll getting some that more on Show Squared with DPZ Dan DPZ, yeah. On the HCW Show channel. HCW Show YouTube channel, which I'll put in the description. You can go to subscribe to that. Okay. I would like it to be something for NXT. But I don't know. I want to know, but I don't know. So I have to wait and see to wait until tonight. But I'll watch it tomorrow. Yeah, you know the deal. So I'm not sure what can be the main event here. We've got two things left. Okay, let's just go, because it wasn't. I think this should be the main event, so we'll go to this one. Knockout Championship Open Challenge. Jordan Grace challenges who? Open Challenge for Knockouts World Championship. Jordan Grace put the title on the line again. I genuinely like this now because it could plausibly be anyone. I mean, let's face it, it's NXT. If it's someone from NXT. Given the people they sent before, it'll probably be someone like Jasmine Nix from NXT. And again, this is no disrespect to anyone who I name. It's purely based off the fact NXT send people who the crowd aren't really familiar with in TNA. And unless you watch it week in, week out. I'm expecting Jasmine Nix. I would like maybe Fallon Henley. JC Jane would be great. Thea Hale, yes please. But I want to know what's this heading though. What's next for Jordan? In fact, there's no one really on the roster, and that sucks. The depth of the Knockouts division it sucks. Because what are we doing? This was the greatest women's division in wrestling. And in its history it is. But currently it's not. As much as I don't like to say it, NXT has the best women's division in wrestling. But that's just because of the depth. You've got people who are really, really good and people who are getting good. I mean, who do we have right now on the Knockouts division? Because you have the same two teams going after the Knockouts tag titles in Spitfire and the Militia. It's Rosemary, but Rosemary's going after Ashby Elegance. So actually, Rosemary can't. Plus, Rosemary hasn't really been on TV that often. It can't be Ashby Elegance again. It can't be. That's got to be done. Let's have a look at the let's go for the division, shall we? Because this is... It's not an... didn't expect this video to take this turn, but here we are. And yeah, I want to know what we've got going on in the division. Because I can't honestly think of many people who's... Yeah, it sucks that this is where we're at with TNA. Alright, let's go for the division. We want the roster, please. Okay. So obviously, Jordan Grace is Knockouts World Champion. Then, we have Alicia and Marsha as Knockouts Tag Team Champions. See, so Knockouts got Ash by Elegance, Alicia Edwards. We've got Danny Luna. Decay is still listed, but I don't know if Havoc's coming back. So we've got Gail Kim, who obviously not active on the roster, but is on the roster because she's on the roster. Gail Kim, Jordan Grace, I would fucking love that. Won't happen, but I'd love that. You've got Gia Miller, who, maybe, who knows. Giselle Shaw, who, not yet. Because of how bad she was booked, let's face it. Giselle's booking was just up and down, so we need to build her a bit more. Then you've got Havoc, again, don't know what Havoc is. Jodie Threat. Jade Chung, not going to challenge for Knockouts World Championship, is she? So Jade Chung, Jodie Threat. Jordan Grace. Killer Kelly. But I know she's off. I think she's filming a movie. I'd love to got Kelly Kelly, but again, the booking for her was starting to get up there, and then obviously she needed some time off, so. Kylie King. Where's Kylie King been? I genuinely don't remember the last time I saw Kylie King on an episode of TNA. We have people who you can bring in. And you've got Marsha Slamovich. Again, Marsha could be the one. She very well could be the one. But they're not building her right. You look at Marsha's booking in GCW. I know what part of GCW in this because wow, it's not been great, has it? So what? TNA just we had Marsha's gonna kill you. Marsha's gonna kill you. Is she though? Not in TNA, she won't. And that is very unfortunate. So we have Rosemary. Again, not yet, because we've been off TV too long. Sam Turner, who I very much doubt is going to wrestle. She's barely used anyway. Savannah Evans, again, someone who hasn't been on TV in ages. Why not? Where's Savannah Evans been? Very silly. Steph Delander, possible, but again, when was the last time she had a match? When was the last time Steph Delander? I think it was against Zaya Brookside, who we'll get to. According to the roster, Su Young's still on the roster. Where's Su Young? What are we doing with Su Young? That is someone who could plausibly come back in and go straight for the Knockouts World Championship because of how good she has been. But obviously took some time off, give birth, but hasn't been seen since. I've seen her, I've met her more times than she's been on TV in the last, I think Su Young's been on TV since the COVID episodes, and that is insane. I'm not doing some research on that, but it's insane Su Young hasn't been on TV that long. Then we go to Tasha Steelz. Again, is picking up wins. As much as I love Tasha, she's still not ready to be Knockout World Champion. In my opinion. I love Tasha, but no, not yet. Because they're not, it's just not enough, is it? And then finally we have Xia Brookside. No, just no. I'm not the biggest Xia Brookside fan because it just comes off as bad acting. I'm sorry, but it's how it feels to me. Turn a heel, and maybe we'll have something. But no, just no. Well, that's a tangent, wasn't it? So now we'll go to what should be the main event. What I'm assuming is the main event. What should I'm assuming should be the main event. Waiting ages for it. Jonathan Gresham versus Kushida. Supposed to happen at the Slammiversary countdown show. Didn't because of, you know, a global outage of internet. Just nothing. So now we're getting it. But if you don't know if you can see the graphic here. They're both wearing that old gear. Gresham's got the red coat on. Kushida's wearing the time splitter stuff. I want to see the Kushida we got at Slammiversary on the kickoff against this Gresham, against this Jonathan Gresham. If they've gone back to the Octopus Jonathan Gresham, you know, it's just a pure guy, pure wrestler, and we've got time splitter Kushida, who I love. Then why do we bother turning them making these characters? Because why did Kushida bother doing that stuff? Come on, bro. Yeah. Yeah, fine. Should be a banger, no matter what. But I want to see these new characters. I want to see them in full effect. Because they're great. I love this Jonathan Gresham character. And I want to see more of this side of Kushida. But yeah. Should be a banger. Banger incoming. Banger incoming. Banger incoming. See, there we have it. That's the preview for the 8th of August. TNA Impact Wrestling. Let me know what you think about the card. Let me know what you think about the NXT stuff as well. And Joe Hendry especially. I'm mixed feelings on it. Let me know about the depth of the Knockouts division. I will do some videos on depth of divisions. Because there's not an awful lot going on, is there really? Especially when you look at the roster and people who aren't being featured. It's crazy. But yeah, there we have it. As I said earlier, if you want to jump on and be a co-host on these things, drop me a message, we'll sort something out. As I said, follow me here, there, everywhere. Go check out my interview with British wrestling star, the natural born fighter, RP Davis. Let me know if there's any wrestlers you want to see on the channel. Let me know videos you want to see on the channel. I want to build a community here, trying my absolute best. I know it's going to take time, but I appreciate everyone who's jumped on board. As I said, if you could follow me and subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. But with that, I've been that M.I.C. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, support wrestling. Until next time, goodbye, my friend.